just 60 laps in the whole of the 2024 World Championship campaign, 34. So you do feel that the next big result is coming for Fabio.
Yeah, the tears came from Fabio in his post-race media scrums. I'm sure you've all seen on social media. It came following a question of, does this give you hope that these opportunities will come along again? And they surely will for Quartararo. Whether this weekend will be one of them, we'll have to wait and see. But the form from Silverstone will certainly give him hope that circuits such as Assen later on in the
carbon swing arm on both, a new chassis on both. He told us yesterday that he's got 2 different engines in both of his machines as well. But when it comes to swing arm, this is something I don't think anyone would expect to have said 2-3 years ago. Augusto Fernandez has got a carbon one. Alex Rins is testing the one that we saw Fabio Quartararo use at Silverstone 2 weeks ago. Fabio has got his own, and then down in the Prima Pramac box, Miguel Oliveira and Jack Miller have got on one of the bikes the swing arm, that they started the year with, meaning that there's 4 different iterations across the machines. There's a couple of different chassis on show as well, new engines across the board, different aero across the board. I mean, that tells you 2 things. A, just how hard Yamaha are trying to get back to the top of MotoGP, and B, what a massive culture change.
Just in general, two-wheel race fans all around the world, because the hot gossip, and there's no smoke without fire, is there, that reigning World Superbike champion, World Superbike superstar, Toprak Razgatlioglu, has agreed, or if he's not very close to agree, a deal that would see him move over onto a factory-wise M1 in Prima Pramac next season. Lewis, I don't think there's any motorcycle race fan around the world that is not buzzing about the prospect of seeing the Turk in MotoGP next season.
He is a genuine star of our sport, isn't he? No question about that. He's uniquely talented. You just need to see what he's been doing on, firstly, Yamaha, and more recently, of course, on BMW in the World Superbike Championship. Of course, a world champion for both. And he's just got that star quality, hasn't he? It goes beyond the stotties, of course, we see from Toprak so frequently. He's just a genuine star of our sport. So many gravitate towards him. Of course, he's got such a following from Turkey as well. And also, perhaps more pertinently for Toprak, time's running out in terms of his career. He'll be 29 when next year's MotoGP World Championship gets underway. So if there was ever a moment, perhaps a last opportunity for Toprak to cut his teeth in MotoGP and prove that he belongs on this stage, this was the chance. It looks as if Toprak has...
About the lineup of next year, and I don't want to add nothing more. I said the rumors are rumors. No contract has already signed with Toprak. We just open a window to discussion, and between here and summertime we need to understand where our riders are, and then we have to take a decision. That's it.
When there are rumours like that,
we're very happy with the job he's doing. 2-year contract, yes, for Alex Rins and Miguel Oliveira, but as we've learned recently with the Jorge Martin situation, which continues to evolve, perhaps it's not so much the top heading on the contracts that we need to look at, it's the smaller fine print within them. So we will see what happens as the season unfolds as to what changes are made within Yamaha. It certainly feels as if Toprak Razgatlioglu is on his way in for next season to be placed at Pramac, but I don't think it's a foregone conclusion. But it's going to be either Jack Miller or Miguel Oliveira that has to step out of the way. A lot of water to pass under the bridge yet.
Fabio Quartararo just getting in a little bit hot in the first corner. I've got to say, I'm loving it. I love all this the gossip and rumour. We thought it was going to be a rather sort of timid and tepid summer, sort of silly season this year, but of course it's been lit up by Jorge Martin. We'll discuss Martin's latest situation very, very shortly. Let's just keep abreast of what's happening on circuit right now. Marc Marquez, Kelsa Breeze is fastest at the moment in FP1 with a 1:47.665. That time at one stage very early on in this session had Mark over a second clear of the chasing pack. Thankfully, that was the message, wasn't it? Are you watching? Jorge Martin was the clear message from Aprilia boss Massimo Rivola, who said, we have shown our bike is competitive, we have shown our bike is a race winner, and we are ready with open arms to welcome Jorge back and hopefully see him winning on the factory RSGP. Aprilia held their big promotional fan event in Misano last weekend, the Aprilia All-Stars event, which Jorge Martin was in attendance at that incredible flag-to-flag Grand Prix, which was won in such memorable fashion by Johann Zarco. Alex Marquez, factory RSGP. Aprilia held their big promotional fan event in Misano last weekend, the Aprilia All-Stars event, which Jorge Martin was in attendance at that incredible flag-to-flag Grand Prix, which was won in such memorable fashion by Johann Zarco. Alex Marquez has now crashed in 3 of the last 2 Grand Prix. These are the kind of mistakes that he's going to have to clearly cut out if he is to pose any kind of serious threat to brother Mark in terms of the championship.